Let's tip our hats and crank the volume on the 10 greatest country bands of all time. The groups that gave us big harmonies, twangy guitars, honky-tonk heartbreak, and decades of unforgettable songs. These aren't just backing bands, they're trailblazers who stood shoulder to shoulder with solo legends and built their own iconic legacies. 10. Lone Star. Lone Star nailed that sweet spot between country storytelling and crossover pop appeal. Their ballads, Amazed, still makes wedding playlists everywhere. Melted Hearts, while tracks like My Front Porch Looking In and No News brought charm and depth. They helped define early 2000s country radio. 9. The Eli Young Band. Criminally underrated, these guys combine rock energy with heartland sincerity. Songs like Even If It Breaks Your Heart and Crazy Girl hit emotional high notes without ever feeling forced. They're the kind of band that grows on you and then never leaves your playlist. 8. Old Dominion. Modern country's hook masters. With smart lyrics, smooth vocals, and killer production, Old Dominion carved a niche as the new kings of radio-ready country. Tracks like Snapback, Written in the Sand, and One Man Band are instantly addictive and surprisingly deep. 7. The Band Perry. Before going pop, they dropped some of the most memorable country anthems of the 2010s. If I Die Young became a generational ballad, and their energetic tracks like Better Dig 2 showed a gothic, gutsy side to country that few acts dared explore. 6. The Oak Ridge Boys. A staple of country and gospel for decades, they brought four-part harmonies into the mainstream. Elvira is pure joy, and their rich blend of voices made every song feel like a front porch hymn. Their versatility and longevity are rare even in country's deep bench. 5. Little Big Town. Few bands harmonize like this. Polished, poetic, and powerful, they brought a modern edge to traditional harmony-driven country. Songs like Girl Crush and Boondocks showed they could push boundaries and still feel deeply country. Their sound? Pure velvet. 4. Zac Brown Band. You never quite know what they'll do next, and that's the magic. From southern rock anthems like Chicken Fried to more introspective ballads like Colder Weather, ZB proved that country can jam, groove, and get real deep. Musicianship? Off the charts. 3. Alabama. They dominated the 80s with a streak of 42 #1 hits, and they're still influencing today's biggest artists. Mountain Music, Song of the South, Dixieland Delight, Alabama made country music anthemic, blue-collar, and proudly Southern. They were everywhere, and for good reason. 2. Brooks and Dunn. A duo, sure, but one that shaped modern country music like few others. With Kix's energy and Ronnie's voice, they gave us everything from barroom stomps, boot scootin' boogie to gut punch ballads, Believe. For over 2 decades, they were country radio royalty. 1. The Chicks, formerly Dixie Chicks. They rewrote the rules, and they did it with fire and finesse. Wide Open Spaces, Goodbye Earl, Travelin' Soldier, their songs were sharp, emotional, political, and perfectly produced. Their harmonies soared, their lyrics cut deep, and their impact on country music and pop culture is massive. Even in controversy, they stayed true, and the music never stopped being brilliant.